Mm. So, what are y'all's thoughts on that? Because before they, mm, I mean, really, I mean, these people are. Let me see what's Jake saying. Anyway, it's just the fact of the matter that they don't want them sent back. But before they were saying, well, you're holding them against their will, pretty much per se. That's basically what they're how they're trying to spin it. Separation. You separating the family. This our government is trying to send them back to their families. Plain and simple, but it's okay. Exactly, Jake. Sick people. Exactly. You know, dude. I mean, it's a daggum cluster. You know, it is, and it's sad that these people. When I say these people, I'm talking about the liberals. They want to keep all these people here. Where do you think the daggum trafficking is coming from? Because they allow it. That's what they want to keep promoting is trafficking. That's it. So, can I let y'all don't y'all say anything, but I want to let y'all in on a little secret. You know Maduro over there in Venezuela? He's begging Trump not to take military action. I ain't gonna play the video because I don't know what he's saying. You know, if y'all can speak that language, I'll play it. Please put it in the comments if you can speak it. I ain't gonna waste your time, but I mean, really, it's just, yeah. Uh, then, yeah, now Maduro wants to work with the United States. Yeah. Mm. I got to talk, folks. We got to talk about this one. We got to talk about this. This is, I mean, this is, oh, dude. Oh, wow. Y'all know Greta Thunberg. How dare you? I just can't help myself, but yeah. I want to know what y'all think about this picture. That's Greta Thunberg. What's happened to her? Or to me, I forget the name of the movie. It was about some drug cartels there in Texas, and there was a guy who found some money. And what was his name? Uh, uh, oh, dadgummit. What's the Men in Black? What Tommy Lee Jones? He was the sheriff, and this is the bad dude. This is the when I seen this weekend, I'm like, it reminds me of the bad dude in that movie. I forget the name of the movie, but anyway, it's actually a good movie. But God Almighty, really, Greta. Yeah, well, y'all been scared enough. She's coming for you. Now she's not a climate activist. Now she's going to send stuff over to Gaza. You know, okay, whatever case may be. Gotta get myself back down here. But anyway, it's funny. Wow. Hmm. All right, so Rosie O'Donnell forced to apologize for actor disgusting smear to Trump supporters and lying about motives of trans killer. Really, Rosie? And that's what they always do. They always jump the gun. And yeah. If you think I'm kidding, I ain't kidding. I ain't kidding either, folks. All right, so I grabbed this video, and yeah, it is what it is. And what you got to say there, Rosie? Got to pull you up here. This is what they always do every time. Yeah, go ahead, Rosie. Let's hear you speak. I don't even like you, but okay.
Was a white guy, Republican, MAGA person. What do you know? White supremacist. Nothing has happened since Columbine. Nothing. The Million Mom March. Nothing. Hi, everybody. It's Rosie O'Donnell, star of the Flintstones. A lot of you were very upset about the video I made before I went away for a few days. I didn't go online and haven't seen them till today. But you are right. I did not do my due diligence before I made that emotional statement. And I said things about the shooter that were incorrect. I assumed, like most shooters, they followed a standard MO and had standard, feelings of NRA loving kind of gun people. Anyway, the truth is I messed up. And when you mess up, you fess up. I'm sorry. This is my apology video, and I hope it's enough.
No, Rosie, it's not enough. You just got to get the. What state? What country is she? What country is she even in now? Do y'all know? Is it Australia, Ireland, or something like that? Wow. Anyway, yeah, okay. Dude, I tell you, that's just bat crazy. But you want to sit there and go along with the narrative, and that's what they do, folks. And y'all see the news cycle. The news cycles. They just keep repeating the same stuff, trying to brainwash you. And let me go here for just a second, because I'm Gen X. I was born in '71, so I'm actually Gen X. My wife is Gen X. Our two girls are Gen Zs. So I was raised, and my wife was raised by a baby boomer. And so what do you have? You have two sides to every story. Baby boomer, my mom and dad, American patriots. They were Democrats. I'm still a registered Democrat, but they're Democrats. And it's been infiltrated by the liberals. And y'all know what I mean when I say that. All right, so you have, in my case, you have the way I was raised by boomers. You have strong boomers, and then you have weak boomers. Okay. You have strong Gen Xers, and you have weak Gen Zs, millennials, whatever. Y'all, you kind of get where I'm going. But so I thank God every day that my parents raised me the way that me and my two other brothers were raised, because we're strong people. We don't worry about anybody's gossip. We don't gossip. Even in this household. I will say this, my youngest daughter, sometimes she'll say, she'll try to stir up a little drama. Nope. Go outside, talk to the woods, talk to the trees, talk to the leaves, whatever the case may be. We don't do drama up here. All right. So what I'm saying, these people who are actually are raising these trans kids, that's the problem. It's the parents. It's not the kids. Because I got a video I'm going to play for y'all here in just a little bit. She's not trans, but it's proof is proof, because anything can change. But if you're raised by a strong family, those kids are going to be strong. If you're raised by a weak family, those kids are going to be weak. And that's facts. You can go look at the data. And that's facts, folks. I don't get how this stuff is. I mean, Obama screwed this shit up. He screwed it all up. A lot for the kids, basically. I ain't worried about me or my wife, but it's the kids. And they wanted it. And that's what they got. And anywho, so if you didn't know about America's favorite mayor, he was in a car accident just past weekend. And Rudy, America's favorite mayor. Hope you get to feeling better, everybody.
Former New York City Mayor Rudy Giuliani is recovering after suffering broken bones in his back in a car crash in New Hampshire last night. His spokesperson says Giuliani's car was driving along a highway when he was flagged down by a woman who said she was a victim of a domestic violence incident. After helping her and calling the police, Giuliani's vehicle was hit from behind at high speed. The 81-year-old former mayor has broken vertebrae and several cuts, but is expected to recover. We wish him a full recovery.
Well, there you have it. So I can go conspiracy theory. I could, but I'm not. It reminds me of a movie, Lethal Weapon. What was it? The last Lethal Weapon, not Lethal Weapon, but Lethal Weapon. When Riggs and his wife was sitting at the plane, or not the plane, but the railroad tracks, got hit in the rear end. But I'm not gonna go there. Normally I would. So it is what it is. Hope for a speedy recovery. So all right, so this is all right, so somebody mad. And this is what a lot of folks have been asking about for over, since, say 2019, whenever COVID hit. A lot of people sat there and said that Donald J. Trump, president then and president now, forced the vaccines on the American people or you lose your jobs. Folks, go look it up. I played it here many times of him because I was questioned about that. No, he recommended, well, you go get the vaccines if you want to. There's only one administration that demanded that you get the vaccine. That was the Biden administration. Yep. And y'all all know it. A lot of y'all spoke out about it. You got banned. You got censored, whatever case may be. And Trump got duped because he thought he had people in there that would trust him. But you can go back and pull up Fauci when he said this is in 2017. I believe it was actually in August of 2017 when Fauci said, well, this the next administration will have a pandemic. So it was already planned. And if you're following along, folks, as far as I ain't talking about Q or anything like that, I'm just saying if you the Agenda 2020, Agenda 21, Agenda 2030, whatever case may be, they plan all this stuff out. And they just don't like Trump. People hate that man. But the only vaccine that he really recommended was the Johnson & Johnson. What happened to Johnson & Johnson? Well, they got sued, and then all of a sudden, You didn't hear about Johnson & Johnson anymore. Me, I believe that it had the hydroxychloroquine and the ivermectin in it. That's me. Because what did Trump recommend when he was up at podiums? Yeah, I'm taking hydroxychloroquine. I would recommend that. I'd take ivermectin. I recommend that too. Then he got attacked. And then you had all them doctors recommending the same stuff. They came out with the data. They came out with the freaking proof of it. And everybody, even Trump supporters, attacked Donald J. Trump. Well, the man's asking for something. And it comes from Pfizer. It is very important that the drug companies justify the success of their various COVID drugs. Many people think that are a miracle. How to say it? Many people think they are a miracle that saved millions of people lives. Others disagree. I am one. With CDC being ripped apart, excuse me. Excuse me. Ripped apart. I'll get back together here in just a second. Over this question. Excuse me, damn. Get some water. Okay. I want the answer. I want it now. I've been shown the information from Pfizer and others. Why not? Really? I Please excuse me. But anyway, the man's pissed. He was lied to. And the deaths are not underneath his watch. It was because he was trusting other folks that trusted the science. Science will lie to you, folks. 100%. What's up, Sarah? How you doing? Oh, Sarah, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. Just went down the wrong hole there. But yeah, I mean, wow. But yeah, I mean, what is this going to do? I don't know what it's going to do. I'm perfectly. I personally think that he's calling them out, and if their data does not go in on what he was suggesting with the hydroxychloroquine, the ivermectin, getting out in the sun, because you know how he kept saying, get out in the sun. It's going to be a bad day for them as far as Pfizer. Yep. And lots of people are going to have lots of lawsuits. And I know they say that, hey, you can't sue a pharmaceutical because you choose to take that drug because the doctor prescribes it to you. It's up to you whether you want to take that drug or not. But just crazy. But let me see. What do y'all think? I want y'all's personal thoughts on that. Because this is the way I look at it. It's a train wreck for them. Pfizer, that is. I'm still trying to get rid of this cough. So I'm buying some time here. Anyway, be right back.
No mames, Diego. ¡Oh, la verga! ¡No mames! ¡Oh! Oh, God. Oh, no! No!
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh.
And that's the way I see it. I see it's a train wreck for Pfizer. That's it. So yeah, it's I think maybe it's gonna be I don't know if it's gonna be a Nuremberg 2.0. I don't know about all that, but people has to answer for their why they killed millions of people across this world, especially the American people. You know, it's uncalled for, and I mean, you want to talk about genocide? That's genocide across all. Yep, and it's sad. It's very sad. So, oh, President Trump, the U.S. has now suspended nearly all visa approvals from Pakistan passport holders, per New York Times. They will no longer be able to travel to America for college, business, or medical treatments. Stop bringing in people who hate our country. Deport the ones who are here too. Yep. I love that. I don't know why people don't like that, but hey, it is what it is. Yes, Sarah, yeah, 100%. Yeah, they do. Yeah, hospital administrators, they need to be held accountable. Yeah, they do. And that goes back to, so I'm glad you brought that up, Sarah. I'm glad you brought that up. So, once once the final report from Pfizer, if Pfizer ever gives that report, it comes out, the people who lost their jobs, or when I say this, folks, I say this sincerely, because you had a choice. Sarah, this is where I'm going with this, okay? Like me, my boss called me and said, "Hey, you won't get the jab. Is it going to cost me my job?" He said, "Not right now." I said, "Regardless, I'm not going to take it. I already made the deal upstairs for the man, God himself." For my question is, for the people, I know a lot of people got their jobs back afterwards, but they were forced into fear of you either take the jab or you don't take it. If you take it, you can keep your job. If you don't take it, you're going to lose your job. That's why I've been saying for many, many years here on the podcast, it's a job cancellation. It's a property grab, because if you don't have a job and you can't pay your bills, they're going to gain your property, are they going to be held accountable? Yep. So that's where I'm at. You know, fortunately, like I said, I've got a Gen X wife, and she was working at home at that time, and she had to take a daggum nose swab every day. She got on the computer at home. At home. None of us was here, but she had to take a daggum nose swab. I've never taken I took one. This has been years ago for sinuses and stuff like that. But during the COVID, nope, sure didn't. Right. Yep, exactly, sir. So I mean, this is wow. But I just want to know: are the people? Yeah, Miss Rich. Yeah, that's definitely tyranny. No doubt about that one. What are they saying over on Instagram? What are y'all saying over? You say? Huh. Okay, so I mean, it's bat crazy. It's definitely bat crazy, and I love that I trust in my God. You know, I don't trust in the person. I don't worship any other person. I'm glad that I have my wife that I can actually trust in, and far as companionship, and she before I start coughing again, gotta take a drink of water. But yes, it's for the people. Yo, and I get mixed comments and opinions about why they done it for this, they done it for that, and I can see that both ways. Okay, I'm not here to be an asshole or a dick or anything like that. I'm just being straight up, you know, just straight up, and but when people get fear into their lives, they just go along as sheep. Why be a sheep? Be a leader. You know, learn how to follow before you can lead. You know, that's the way my great parents, my boomer patriotic parents taught me and my brothers to lead. And we went through our trials. You know, they kept us in church. They kept us in the Bible. They kept us reading. They kept us doing this. They kept us doing that. What's changed? I'll tell you what's changed. It's freaking daggum. Everybody got daggum tablets, iPhones, or Androids, whatever the case may be. That's what's changed. They made you dumber because there's so much drama on. I'm gonna tell y'all something, and y'all already know it. But the two biggest drama places is Facebook and TikTok. Now I have not been on my latest account. Far as when I say latest account, I've got my account on TikTok. It's got 12 followers, and I'll post here and there. But the latest, I mean, the one before that had not 6,000 or 7,000 followers, whatever the case may be. They logged me out, and I don't remember my daggum password or whatever device I used to get on that joker. So that's why I haven't been on there. And I'm gonna tell you something. I felt peace because I'm not dealing with the drama. All this Patriot pickup stuff. I'm a patriot. You can catch me right here, Monday through Thursday. You can catch me right here. I don't care. Because y'all get blocked so daggum many times. Y'all get deleted. Y'all get your feelings hurt. And that's the side of the Gen Xers or the Gen Zs or the millennials. That's on you. I'm me. I ain't gonna change for anybody. I've tried to change and be funny here on the podcast, whatever the case may be. Oh, you just need to loosen up, stuff like that. Outside of this podcast, I'm actually a funny guy. I just don't show it here on this podcast. That's just me. I'm being me here on this podcast. As far as I like to show a little humor, or whatever the case may be, but maybe it's for you, maybe it's not. I don't care. You know, it is what it is. You know, they say, well, you're going to be isolated. Am I isolated? I'm right here. Damn it. Let me see what it is. Yeah, exactly. What it's saying over here. But anyway, I will, I'm going to do this. I don't know what I'm going to do. But anyway, that's enough. But I'm done for this evening. I'm not going to keep y'all too long because tomorrow, as we say here in Alabama, you got to get back to the salt mines. You got to go back to work. If you work, if you don't work, okay, don't be living off my daggum taxes. Okay, just putting it to you like that. But thank y'all for joining me right here. Before I do it, I got to turn YouTube off. Yeah, I got to remove YouTube because they don't like it. Yeah.